29th annual Washington Informant Spelling Bee. We had actually 29 children from DC Public, parochial, charter, and homeschool children from around the District of Columbia. And this was a phenomenal bee. That's all I can say. I mean, the spellers were just out of sight. The families that were here, just a great, great occasion. Here at NBC4, we're always so grateful that they're allowing us to come into the studios to tape the spelling bee here, which will be televised as well as the one that we hope to do ourselves. I mean, these kids were fabulous, and they have such wonderful stories. Donovan, who's a student at the Howard University Math Science School, has talked about traveling the long road to the spelling bee.
I started spelling in 4th grade, and I lost the school spelling bee. So I felt like I've done better, and it was hard.
He's a fantastic speller. We saw that. He did show us that he has a photographic memory, so that does help. And then Tuli, who won a spelling bee in Paris, she speaks 4 languages. Fantastic young lady, and so much presence, and very articulate. So it's great to have her. These kids are just phenomenal, and they are really so grateful, even for us to have this sponsored this spelling bee, for them to be able to come and participate with us. Secretary of Education Michael Gove from the United Kingdom, and just happened to be visiting the Howard University Math Science School. They were the producers of the first place winner last year. They invited him to the spelling bee this year. He is in his assistant. They're very impressed and want to do a similar spelling bee in the United Kingdom, in Great Britain. And it just so happened that Howard University Math Science student was the winner this year. So he left excited. He had to run off to the airport, but he was very impressed by the spelling bee, and we were very happy to have this here.
I'm delighted to be here in Washington, D.C. for the Washington Informer Spelling Bee. The reason that I'm here in the U.S. is I was invited by Secretary Duncan to take part in a conference about how we can improve teaching across the globe. That conference took place in New York. More than 20 nations were represented, and as well as having time to share ideas with education ministers from other countries, I also visited some great schools in NYC. I had the opportunity to visit Newark, New Jersey, and to meet Cory Booker there before coming to DC today. One of the reasons why I'm here is that yesterday I visited Howard University Middle School. I was so impressed by the students there. I wanted to come along and support them in the spelling bee today.
It's wonderful. We had a giant food store, CVS, McDonald's, Rite Aid, Jack Olander, who is always a wonderful, wonderful supporter by giving cash prizes to the students, Champion Trophy, Verizon, I hope I'm not missing anybody, but all of the sponsors do this because they understand the importance of celebrating our DC public school children, of promoting literacy, of supporting the Washington Informer newspaper. And so, I mean, this is just a great academic competition that all the sponsors see as a value, not only to them, but also to the community. And I also want to say thanks, when we talk about sponsors, to Nielsen. I mean, again, another organization that sees what value these children bring to our community, and just how talented and smart they are.
The Nielsen Company has been a supporter of the Washington Informer Spelling Bee for 6 years maybe now, and we just are so awestruck by the kids, and it's always a fun event for us to come and support the kids and just see the amazing things that happen here.